as assistant professor for the MBA department. So still now we were looking about the nature, the evolution of strategic management, then pros and cons, benefits and risk of strategic management, and we also discussed a modern trend of data decision making and the supply chain resilience. So now we are going into the two major factors of strategic analysis, that is external analysis and internal analysis. So here we are going to see about the external analysis of the environment of strategic management. So here we are going to see about the SWOT analysis, external factor, and the internal factor, where the SWOT is to be carried out in both environmental thing, which could become a factor for running the business successfully for a long period of time. So let us recall what is strategic management, strategic analysis, everything. Now we can go into the concepts. So definition of strategic external analysis, where we talk about examination of factors outside the organization. So externally, what all the factors that could affect the organizational functioning and performance, and how we could take decisions in resolving the same. So the significance of the external is identified as SWOT, where we see the strength of the external, or the strength of ours, the opportunities that we get to solve the problem, the threat that we are experiencing, all have to be looked forward for here. So components of external environmental scanning, we could talk about the macroeconomical analysis, where we see about the political factors, the government and rules, regulations, the policies, the procedures, all play a vital role here. In the second stage, where we could see the economical factor, where the market trend which changes up with respect to the concepts. Then economic indicators, the global economic conditions, the global marketing change, all plays a vital role here. And third factor that we could discuss here is the social cultural factor, where we talk about the demographic trends that is in the market, where we have to compete with the competitors, the cultural norms and the social values, the ethics, the ethos, everything comes under this. Then we talk about the technological factor, the technical advancement, new innovations, inventions, and all these play a very disruptive technologies, all these play a very important role here. And finally, we talk about the environmental factor. So if you want to sustain in the market, you have to always fetch a very good path, so that you could sustain in the market in a very safe zone. Then climatic changes, the environmental regulations, all have to be carried out. Then the legal factor that we talk about is the legal framework, regulations and industrial acts, and the standards that are framed with the government have to be taken care of. Industrial analysis, market structure, competitive landscape, industry connections, all these, the barriers to enter the industrial analysis, all these play a very vital role here. And market trends, which keeps on changing with day to day and second to second, we could say. The industry needs changes, the customer needs changes then and there. And the competitive analysis, when we talk about this, the competitive strategy, the strength, the weakness, and the market of and the positioning of the competitors play a vital role, where we have to give the right product, the right quantity, the right quality at the right time. All this is to be carried out here. Then we talk about the supplier power. So we should always have, as we already discussed, we should always have a good wraparound with the supplier, and he is going to play a very vital role. If he gives you a very quality raw materials, then only you are going to get out ultimately a good quality output of your end product. So we should always have a very good wraparound with the supplier. So the buyer's power, so he is the king of always the customer is the king of the market. So you should always satisfy his needs and what he really wants. And bargaining power is also with them, so we have to take care of that too. And the threat of substitutes, all. If the product is not reached to the market at the right time, then it could lead with a very good disaster, and your customers moving into the another product who's your competitor. Thank That is what we have discussed here. And the methods for external environment analysis are the pestle analysis, the Porter's 5 hours model, the SWOT analysis. In pestle analysis, we have already discussed about the political, economical, social, and technological, legal, and environmental factors that are to be identified. And it should be implicable with the proper drives and according to the proper globalization, proper trends, and everything plays an important role. We have to frame a very good concept to run the business for a long time. Then Portal's 5 analysis is also used here. It is used for analyzing the competitive force, supplier, buyer, supplier wraparound, and all such all such concepts are going to be looked forward here. When SWOT analysis, external focus, so it is going to be, as we already, strength, weakness, and opportunities that we are going to face. So here are 2 cases that you could go through along with the concept that we are discussing. So the recap of the concept here, when we say it is emphasizing on the importance of external environmental scanning and analysis in the strategic analysis. Call to the action organization to conduct through the effective decision making and enhance competitive and run the business for a long time with a proper continuous development. Thank you for giving me an opportunity